Good evening, pals. This is Dush here, and we are back with the Hogwarts Legacy series. और आज हम फिर से स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं सीरीज को. बिना किसी देरी के स्टार्ट करते हैं. एंड हमको जाना है मेन मैप पे. मैंने क्वेस्ट सारी कर ली है एंड नाउ वी कैन जस्ट कंटिन्यू अवर जर्नी थ्रू द. यहाँ जाना है हमको. तो पहले ऐसे करते हैं, हम पहले यहाँ चलते हैं, उसके बाद फिर वहां से हम लोग आगे की तरफ बढ़ेंगे. ऑलराइट, लेट्स गो. लाइट नहीं जाना चाहिए. अगर लाइट चली जाती है तो मैं जा सकता हूँ. बट देखो, बहुत कुछ मैंने कर लिया है, जैसा कि आप देख पा रहे हो. थोड़ा सा अलग दिख रहा है अपना हैरी पॉटर. बिना किसी देरी के चलते हैं. लेट्स गो. एक सेकंड, क्वेस्ट में डाल देते हैं ना, जिससे फटाफट से अपन वहाँ पहुँच जाए. क्योंकि नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डू मेन क्वेस्ट. लेट्स गो. अच्छा, वहां से जाना है. ओके, गलत रास्ते जा रहे थे हम. लेट्स गो. वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम गाइस. और ये हम लोग चलने वाले हैं, स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं. हट जाओ, चिकन विकन जो भी है. लेट्स गो. पहुंचने वाले हैं. हमारा नया मेन स्टार्ट होने वाला है. ये क्या है? लाइए लाइए. ओ नाइस. रुको रुको रुको, कुछ तो मिला, कुछ तो मिला. लेट चेक फर्स्ट. नाइस. 24 डायरेक्ट. चलो सही है. वैसे हमको ये नहीं पहनना है, यही पहनना है मेन. सॉरी, कहाँ गया वो? यस. एंड इसमें ये, पर हमको ये भी नहीं पहनना है. जस्ट रखना है सेम टू सेम. ऑलराइट गाइस, नाउ वी कैन स्टार्ट दिस. वी आर रेडी गाइस. एक सेकेंड. नाउ वी आर रेडी. और क्या रख सकते हैं? नाउ वी आर रेडी.
Here I
ओह
am,
माय गॉड.
as good as my word.
ये रहा.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw.
I suppose I shouldn't be surprised to see you. Only a Ravenclaw would travel this far in pursuit of knowledge.
Well said. Now, where do we go from here?
Follow
हमको
me.
एक
I shall
स्किल
lead you
और
as
पता
far
चली
as
है,
I
वो
can,
स्किल हमने कलेक्ट कर ली
but I
है.
fear
जस्ट
I may
अब
remain a
बस हमको
tad reluctant to
जस्ट
revisit the scene
करना
of
है
my
जो
demise.
भी.
Keep your eyes open for a bird bath. When you find it, say Intramuros. I think it's Latin. Or Greek. As you can imagine, I never paid much attention in school. Shall we?
ऑलराइट, लेट्स गो.
Aside from the bird bath, anything else I should look for?
Indeed. A few landmarks, a stone bridge, a waterfall, and, if I recall, a lake. You'll see.
You've been very helpful. Thank you.
Surprising how much of this is, rather unfortunately, coming back to me. Yes. You know, the closer we get, the more I'm remembering. Probably best I leave you to it. Simply stick to the path and keep a sharp eye out for that bird bath. Adieu. Is that Latin? Or Greek?
धीरे धीरे चलना है, गायब तो हो ही गए हम लोग.
Nothing to do
Easily.
now but keep going. The waterfall. For a thief, Jackdaw's surprisingly as good as his word.
कहाँ लेके जा रहे हैं भाई मेरे को ये लोग?
Something oddly solemn about this place. Such regal creatures, stags. There it is, just as Jackdaw described.
Revelio.
Okay.
Incendio.
Let's go.
Intramuros.
All right.
Aren't you a little far from home?
Red
Oh,
Rock
what
knew
the
you'd
hell?
eventually lead us to whatever it is you're hiding. But I didn't quite catch.
Potato.
What an unfoot!
I won't rest. Stop it!
No risk those loyalists will report back to Ranrock now. Let's see where Jackdaw has led me.
Revelio.
चलो लेट्स गो. फाइनली भाई मार दिया इन लोगों को हमने. Okay.
I wonder how big this place is.
Revelio.
Simple, but it doesn't stay lit for long. Impressive. That must be where all this leads. Someone didn't want casual visitors down here. I wonder if any of these spells will help me through this.
Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. 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 Incendio. Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus.
Easy.
I'm not gonna touch those. Ugh.
Potato.
Uh-oh.
Potato. Stupid one. Stupid one. Incendio. Stupid one. Accio.
Oh shit. fang. Spider fang. ये ना बात कुछ तो मिला. अच्छा यहाँ अपन यूज नहीं कर सकते, बाद में यूज कर सकते. ऑलराइट.
If I could summon that platform to me, I could likely get on it. Akio!
Okay, wait.
Akio! The jackal left me something behind.
अरे यार.
Expelliarmus! Akio! Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
नाइस. नई नई लीव्स मिल रही है भाई.
Potato! Stupid! Levioso! Stupid! Jack, it's so good. Perhaps the next symbol is hidden somewhere.
Okay. Done.
Remarkable. Revelio.
Uh-oh.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him. It's a good thing Jackdaw didn't fall down there. Akio! An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave. Incendio.
हट जा.
I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something
अरे
behind for
यार,
me, but
एक
where
सेकंड.
could he be?
फालतू की चीजें ज्यादा मिल रही है जो किसी काम की नहीं है यार. अब लेके देख. चलो फाइन. नाइस.
Potato! Stupid one.
Oh shit. भागो भागो भागो.
Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato! Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one. Potato! Stupid one. Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this. Incendio! Accio!
अरे यार.
I'd have thought.
चलो फाइनली आई थिंक अब नहीं होना
Interested in
चाहिए.
this loot, but there's no sign of him.
तो बहुत बढ़िया. ऑलराइट. ये अभी तो खोला था आई थिंक.
A I'm glad Richard Jackdaw left a little something behind for me, but where could he go?
इतना जगह क्यों है भाई? इसका मतलब कुछ ना कुछ है यहाँ.
Revelio.
ओह मकड़ियाँ हैं यहाँ.
An untouched chest. Jackdaw wasn't very thorough in his search of this cave.
Lumos. Accio.
बस अभी पहुँच रहा हूँ.
Lumos. Accio.
कहाँ चलना है ये बताओ. उड़ सकते हैं क्या यहाँ से? Yes, we can.
That's odd. I'd have thought Jackdaw would have been interested in this loot, but there's no sign of him.
Revelio. Accio.
कुछ तो है जो यहाँ लेके जाएगा.
Lumos.
उधर जाना है हमको. किधर से जाना है पर यही तो समझ नहीं आ रहा.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Lumos. Accio.
Oh shit. भूल भुलैया क्यों लग रही है मेरे को ये. कुछ ना कुछ तो लोचा है इसका जो मैं नहीं समझ पा रहा हूँ.
Lumos.
क्या हो सकता है?
Accio. Lumos. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
Find the
Lumos.
missing pages.
Accio. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Revelio.
कहाँ से खुलेगा भाई? मैं यहाँ पे एकदम गुम हो गया हूँ। कोई बताएगा मुझे जाना कहाँ है? Wait a minute. यहाँ जाना है मुझे?
There it is. The breach
Yes.
is almost complete. More spiders. This can't be what the headed Richard Jackson. There you go. Stupid one. Stupid one. Stupid one.
ओ भाई, ओ शिट,
Accio. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Stupid one.
ओ शिट, बच गया। तेरी ऐसी
Incendio. Expelliarmus.
Oh shit! तेरी ऐसी की तैसी।
Farewell, monster. I can only imagine how these spiders have multiplied since Jackdaw came this way.
Finally, चलो मार दिया। I don't know मैं उसको क्यों नहीं यूज कर रहा हूँ भाई।
Not a headless skeleton in sight. But I may as well help myself to this.
Finally आ गए।
Must be getting closer to Jackdaw's remains and those pages.
Revelio.
We meet again, Richard Jackdaw. Oh, shame. Those splinters must be what's left of Ollivander's wand. At least I can take the pages. Here it is. The map that brought your doom, Jackdaw. Is
भाई तो
there
लोगों से लड़ना
something
पड़ेगा।
beyond this room?
Oh no!
Potato. Stupefy. Expelliarmus. Stupefy. Incendio.
नहीं यार। एक सेकंड। बच गया। ओ भाई। चलो एक बार में गया तो।
Levioso. Expelliarmus.
ओ भाई ये तो बहुत ही गंदा मार रहा है। बच गया। नहीं यार।
Expelliarmus.
ये बचा है बस।
Expelliarmus.
फाइनली भाई 1% क्लच।
But that's unnerving. What's happening? I've seen this before. The Gringotts and the restricted section.
1% क्लच कर दिया भाई।
Where am I?
Oh no. The room's starting to flood. How am I being protected?
What sort of magic is this? I can only hope this magic protects me until I'm able to make my way out of here.
चल खोल।
What is this place?
Can it be?
It's you.
Has someone finally found our map chamber?
I recognize you from the Pensives. You're Professor Arkham.
I am indeed. I must confess that I am surprised to see someone so young standing before me.
I'm the same age that you and Isadora Morganach were when you started at Hogwarts.
You've paid attention, and might I presume you share our ability?
To see traces of ancient magic. Yes, sir, I do.
As you have likely realized by now, our ability gives us a unique relationship with all forms of magic. We can access expressions of magic that few others can. Opportunities will arise that allow you to sharpen this rare talent. Do not squander them.
I won't, Professor. Thank you.
We have much to discuss. But first, a map found in a certain book led you here. Place the book on the pedestal.
I don't have the book with me, sir.
That is unfortunate. I'm afraid we must pause our conversation until you return with the book.
I'm a bit confused. Why is this room called the map chamber?
I assure you that all will be clear once the book has been placed on the pedestal.
All right.
The statues and carvings in the house on the cliffside, those are of you. Are you a seer?
I am.
Did you know that I would be here?
I cannot say more at present, except to say that your presence here does not entirely surprise me.
All right.
Very well. I'll retrieve the book right away.
Good. We shall speak again once the book is in place.
Let's. Wise, all this complete. Spells, dark arts, the core, stealth, room of requirement. Wow. To scroll button unlock spell. नाइस, ये ज्यादा सही लग रहा है. ये भी ठीक लग रहा है. ये सही है. 3 इसमें से हो गए, एक इसमें देखते क्या है. हाँ ये सही है भाई. Ring of Flame, Room of Requirement. चीज बढ़िया है। हाँ ये स्प्रिंट तो चाहिए था भाई मेरे को। डार्क आर्ट्स में क्या है? ये चीज सही है। एक साथ सबको ले जाना। स्टाइल से रिलेटेड और क्या है? वैसे ये भी सही है। डार्क आर्ट्स में ये भी ले लेते हैं। नहीं ये नहीं। और क्या है इसमें? मुझे तो सबसे ज्यादा यही ज्यादा अच्छा लग रहा है कि ऐसा कुछ ले लो कि परफेक्ट प्रोटेक्ट ब्लॉक्स इवन मोर। कूल डाउन्स करता है फटाफट। अच्छा आई थिंक इससे ज्यादा बेटर ना मुझे ये लग रहा है, पर ठीक है ये ले लेते हैं, वो बेटर है। थ्रो कैचेस। चलो नाइस, बढ़िया। बहुत कुछ चीजें आ गई अब अपने पास में। ये है ठीक है, इसमें ये डाल देते हैं। ये हो गया, ये हो गया, ये हो गया, और ये हो गया आई थिंक। सही है ना? इतना ज्यादा करने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी, फटाक से हो जाएगा। कितनी सही चीजें मिल गई ना भाई हम लोगों को। बढ़िया।
I found the pages and the map chamber. Why would I need the book? Revelio.
कुछ तो होगा यार, ये पूरा खाली थोड़ी होगा। हाँ ये रहा ना, देखा? ये चीज बढ़िया है, फटाफट से। नाइस।
Incendio. I'm back at Hogwarts. I wonder when Professor Fig will be back. I did promise him I wouldn't neglect my studies while he was away. Suppose I have enough to distract myself with till he returns with a book. Accio! Revelio.
You need to learn Depulso, the banishing charm. Useful for pushing objects or adversaries away. Complete the required tasks and meet me in my classroom.
All right. सब लॉक पड़ा है यार.
Revelio.
My life is behind me. I promise.
कैसी कैसी आवाज आ रही है भाई.
Levioso. Revelio.
Easy. बढ़िया बढ़िया. अरे भाई 27:30 और ये पहनेंगे ना हम लोग तो. और जो बाकी सब कुछ है उसको हटाएंगे. जैसे ये हटाना है. डिस्ट्रॉय करो इसको. ठीक है. Offense, take this to the room to requirement reveal its work. इसको डिलीट करो. कम से कम चीजें जो रहनी चाहिए वो तो रहे ना. नाइस.
Revelio.
हर जगह लेवल अनलॉक. हर जगह लेवल अनलॉक.
Revelio. Lumos.
The Dedalian keys are back. Aren't they brilliant?
क्या?
Is everything all right?
Yes, I'm sorry. I'm Nelly, by the way. I'm just so excited that the Dedalian keys are back.
The what keys?
The Dedalian keys. Surely you've seen them flying about. Rumour is that a former headmistress, Professor Mole, conjured them to protect the contents of certain locked cabinets years ago. Professor Black couldn't be bothered to disenchant the keys, and they appear every few years. You should try to catch one.
Why would I do that?
Each key will lead you to a locked cabinet somewhere in the castle. If you can manage to get the key into the cabinet lock, not an easy task, you may find a reward.
Surely you will be trying to complete the challenge as well.
I've tried, and I can't even get past the first cabinets. Perhaps you'll have better luck. I'd love to know what's in the cabinets.
All right.
Why would Professor Mole conjure flying keys?
What I heard is that it had something to do with keeping peeves out of things. But that may or may not be true. He's a poltergeist. I thought they could go almost anywhere.
Perhaps I'll give it a go.
I hope you do. In fact, I think I heard one of the keys in the astronomy tower. You should listen for them.
अभी तो एस्ट्रोनॉमी से आए हम लोग.
I hope you follow a few keys at least. If you manage to open a cabinet, I'd love to know what you find, if any.
फटाफट चलते हैं. बोल भाई. चलो 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 चलो. Let's go, 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 let's go. देख रहे हो कैसे याद हो गया, जैसे मेरा ही स्कूल है या मेरी क्लासरूम में, पता है मुझे सारी चीजें कहाँ क्या रखी हुई है. देख रहे हो मतलब.
I wish Hogwarts would teach us how to become.
लो भाई एस्ट्रोलॉजी रूम आ गए. साइड बस अभी पहुंच जाएंगे, ज्यादा देर नहीं.
A Daedalian key. I wonder where it might lead me. Revelio. There's the cabinet. How do I get this key in there? Excellent. An old coin. Perhaps Nellie knows what it means. Revelio.
मजा आया. एकदम से मारा पट्टे से.
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Frankly, I'd rather limit my excursions to Hogwarts. Everyone falls off their broom at least once. You just have to get back on.
Relieved to finally have an answer as to why that portrait was empty.
उसके पास जाना था. चल भाई खोल.
Were you able to follow one of the Daedalian keys?
Hello, Nellie.
I think हमको मेरे ख्याल
managed
से
to get
झाड़ू
the
मिल
Daedalian
जाएगी
key
जहाँ
into its
पर
lock.
Brilliant. What did you find in the cabinet?
A curious token of some sort.
Looks like some sort of house token. I bet it unlocks house chests. I call them house chests. I've seen the one in Gryffindor and heard they're also in the other common rooms as well. Keep an eye out. I do hope you continue on. For so much effort, the prize must be something grand.
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest.
लेट्स सी, हम डायरेक्ट पहुंच जाते तो बेस्ट है, बार बार क्या एकदम वहां तक पहुंचे।
I should see this through and find the Ravenclaw house chest. This seems I'll need to find more house tokens if I'm to open this. Quite a few by the look of it. Revelio.
कहाँ से मिलेंगे?
My friends and I like to spend our evenings watching.
Revelio.
Just for a day. Have you been to the owl?
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
No one sends me owls. Can't remember the last time I got one.
इसमें टाइम लगेगा, पहले यहाँ चलते हैं। लेट्स गो। ऐसे करते करते हमको आई थिंक सारी वो फ्लाइज ढूंढनी है, फिर उस बॉक्स में डालना है टोकन्स, और फिर वो बॉक्स खुलेगा तो रिवॉर्ड मिलेगा। इतना किसके पास टाइम है भाई? डायरेक्ट जाओ, चीजें लो, खत्म करो भाई। इतना वो करूंगा। लेट्स गो।
Who do you think will fall from their broom first?
Everybody grab a broom and we shall get started.
मजा आएगा।
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our flying class.
Welcome.
Hello. The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely. As broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of
चलो अच्छा है,
transportation.
इतना ज्यादा नहीं
This, I
पड़ेगा।
fear, some of you have forgotten. Diving ropes beneath the loops
तो
will
फ्लाइंग
not
वो
be
जो
taught
होती
or
है
in fact
उड़ने वाली
tolerated
चिड़िया,
in
उसके
this
साथ में
class.
हॉकी खेलेंगे
We'll
ना, ये
leave
आई
that
थिंक
to
वही है।
professional Quidditch players, like
ये
the
पकड़ना
Toyohashi
पड़ता है।
Tengu. Not a fan, I take it? Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer holidays. For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat. Up! Thank you. Now, your turn.
Up.
Up.
Up, you stupid rusty school broom.
Up.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off. And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once. Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care. The brooms are school property.
Wish I had my
I
own
want them
broom.
returned in one piece.
This'll take some getting used to.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
चलो मजा आएगा।
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
What a view!
Hello! Nice day for a flight!
Ha! That wasn't too bad.
वाह, मजा आ रहा है भाई।
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as the first year. Whoa! Our aquatic resident likes to make an appearance once in a while.
Ha! Good. I've got this.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We met in the common room. I'm Everett Clopton. So, care to join me for a bit of high-flying fun?
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me. The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today.
ओए क्या कर रहा है?
Nice to get above it all, isn't it? Ahead of the garden, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
How is Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff? There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it. And the owlery. That's a bit of solid architecture, isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour. Best hurry back. Looks like she's already dismissed class. Better hurry and hand in our brooms.
Rebellion.
Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you for not following my instructions. Mr. Clopton, I'm disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future. Chin up. That was some rather good flying.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Perhaps, but we did get in trouble, and Kagawa could hold it against us.
Rotten luck, that. I didn't think she'd see us. But it's no matter. You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Help her to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I have to purchase a broom then?
If you can, you should. Wish I could. I recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
चलो मजा आया. मजा तो आया पर.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare? If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
प्रोफेसर के पास चलते हैं पहले. मेन उसके साथ में वो करना, वो तो बाद में भी हो सकता है.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus your studies, away from prying eyes and distractions.
अरे कहाँ जाना है यार? हाल तो नीचे आ गया मैं.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor. What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away. Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Lumos.
What in Merlin's name is that elf? Is that... Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to.
Lumos.
Can't believe it's still...
Revelio.
I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deet.
Dear me.
Yes, Professor.
Keep it down. Some of us are trying to rest.
Revelio. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Revelio. 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 Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks. Revelio.
No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
Revelio. How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? What was that? Was that a golden snitch?
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Accio. Revelio. I hope that house elf can find us in here. Accio. Revelio.
Yikes! Careful! Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed. You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be... resource.
Revelio. I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you. Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
All right.
Revelio.
Conjure a potting table.
can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deek?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deek has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deek tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deek if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Revelio.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
ये मुझे ज़्यादा अच्छा लगता है। Small button is unplayable. Yeah, ठीक है. ज़्यादा सोना है.
Professor, I have some questions about conjuration.
Yes?
Can I remove an item I've conjured?
Indeed you can. You already know the spell, Evanesco. When you vanish something, the moonstone used to conjure it will become available to you again.
Okay, nice.
There are so many choices. What items do you think I should conjure?
I shall leave that entirely up to you. This is your space after all. I will say that a simple addition such as a wall hanging or a portrait might make the space feel unique.
I think I can manage from here. Thank you.
I look forward to seeing your work.
Conjure wall decorations, okay. दो और करनी है. Alright, nice. एक सेकंड.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Alright.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the spell to customize it.
Oh, nice. इससे ज्यादा मुझे ये सही लग रहा है. ब्लैक वाला सबसे सही लगता है भाई. ब्लैक वाला ठीक है. LOL. साइज बड़ा करना है तो ये बड़ा करते हैं.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's path. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony.
Wow.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Cool moonlit ambience. Dark and mysterious, natural and earthy. नेचुरल ज्यादा सही है. थोड़ा सा नहीं यार.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Nice.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learned a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
वाह
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
That's great यार मतलब सही है
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Natural and earthy.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to be warm and comfortable, as if I'm floating inside a mug of butterbeer.
Oh, sounds perfect.
इनमें से फिर एक रखेंगे ना कुछ ज़्यादा चेंज नहीं आया वो वाला मेरे को ज़्यादा सही
I'd
लग रहा
like to
था
ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
ये थोड़ा सही लग रहा है पर इसमें भी एक चीज है
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
कूल तो वही लग रहा है भाई स्टार्टिंग वाला जो हमने लिया था ना वो
I'd like the
ज्यादा
room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
ये बढ़िया है इट्स लुक कूल अच्छा है ये सबसे बेस्ट ये लगा थैंक यू नाइस और भी मैं यहाँ पे चीजें रख सकता हूँ वैसे मोस्टली तो चीजें हो गई है। ऑलराइट, जैसे जैसे आता जाएगा वैसे वैसे हम लोग करते जाएंगे। सही है यार, कभी भी आ जाओ यहाँ, कभी भी पोशन बना लो, कभी भी कुछ भी कर लो, बढ़िया है, जगह बढ़िया है। रूम ऑफ रिक्वायरमेंट क्या बोलेंगे, कहाँ हैं हम इस वक्त अभी? यहाँ है हम, एस्ट्रोनॉमी टावर। ऑलराइट, हमको अब यहाँ जाना है, लास्ट ये कर रहे हैं, उसके बाद वी विल टेक अ ब्रेक। आज के लिए आई थिंक बहुत है, बहुत चीज़ें हम लोगों ने एक्सप्लोर कर ली आज ही आज में। सेबेस्टियन, Sebastian, I am coming.
Over here. Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
Alright.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised. How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft.
Revelio.
I used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone.
Revelio!
But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I think I've seen Ominous in potions. Or was it herbology? I've noticed that he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Understood. But why does Ominous have no love lost for his family?
His father's family are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Obsessed with blood status, most of them. Ominous cannot abide them, as he'll be the first to tell you. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
All right.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though. Best to keep the Undercroft intact. Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find... Confringo, pretty nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
That's it!
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. To this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
The blast does heat things up. I see how you lost your eyebrows.
You'll get used to it. Anne, Ominous and I used to practice down here for hours. The Undercroft was our retreat. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. Might it have something to do with Victor Rookwood? He didn't mistake you for someone else at all in Hogsmeade, did he?
Nothing gets past you. I'll tell you what I can. Rookwood and Ranrock are trying to recover something they think I took from a vault in Gringotts.
Gringotts? When were you there?
Professor Fig and I wound up there after the dragon attack. There was this port key that...
A port key? To Gringotts?
Well, it's all a bit convoluted.
I'm listening.
You must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello. Ominous, isn't it? I believe we have potions together. And herbology?
I recognize that voice. Heard you talking to Gareth Weasley in potions class. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
You needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Revelio. Professor, what can you tell me about your work at the Ministry?
Your curiosity is understandable. Well, although I can't speak in any detail of my work, I can tell you certain interesting facts. Unspeakables work in the Ministry's Department of Mysteries. Dangerous work at times, as you've no doubt guessed.
Yes, Professor.
Now, you needn't concern yourself with my injury. I made peace long ago with the fact that a sprig of dittany, once plucked, will surely begin to wilt.
You do seem to have come to terms with things rather well.
It's a matter of perspective. Without saying more, perhaps whatever time I've lost was an exchange for time gained. And to dwell on such matters is a waste of the days ahead. At this point, no magic permits us to travel back in time. Perhaps one day. Yes, I can tell you that my years at the Ministry were well spent. And I'm as happy to be at Hogwarts now as I was to be in the Department of Mysteries years ago.
If I may, Professor, I'm also happy that you're here at Hogwarts now.
Kind of you to say. Speaking of time, Perhaps yours would be best spent honing your defensive wand work.
Yes, Professor.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
I think आज के लिए guys बस इतना ही बहुत है. I hope you guys like it. तब तक के लिए see you soon. Stay safe. Take care. मिलते हैं जल्द. And तब तक के लिए goodbye.